Hey, my name is Michaela, and I'm the co-author of the Recovering from Mental Illness blog. And today I want to talk about one of my passions, habit tracking. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Habit tracking is finding a couple of tasks that you'd like to build into your routine, and then tracking if you did it that day or not. So for me, building a healthy routine was super important to my mental illness recovery, and habit tracking is the way I set up my game plan to do that. So, for example, I track things like days I didn't drink, and days I got enough sleep, and days I drank enough water because I know all of that is really good for my mental health. So I have my habit tracker behind me just to kind of show how I set it up. I use an online app called Notion, but you do not need to use something like that. I've been doing this for years, so I created this a while ago, but I used to do it, just on pen and paper. It works just the same. The most important part is just being able to feel a sense of accomplishment. Being able to fill that in, it feels really good. But also it's really important so that you can start seeing your trends. And your trends really tell you, what maybe you need to be focusing on more. And if you're doing super well, then it might be already part of your routine and you don't need to track it anymore. One important thing I have to say is do not feel bad if you forget a couple days, if you're not doing well in one portion. Really, the important part is that this is helpful and not hurtful. So there shouldn't be feelings of guilt attached. If, you're seeing a trend you don't like, that is just a point when you can redirect yourself and not make yourself feel bad. So when I tell people about this, I always recommend choosing, just maybe 2 things that would help your mental health and start tracking them and see if that works for you. So I really hope it does work for someone else as much as it has worked for me.